few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Rockets the pass to Butler. Good, nice job down low.
Butler's just so skilled at finding ways to score inside. He utilizes his height and strength well and varies that release point.
Now, here is Nelson. Butler deciding where to go with it. Kicks to Dragic. Pulls up. And that's collected by Nowitzki. Long Beach leading by 6.
Well, Bam at 6'10" might be a little bit undersized, but there's something about both protecting the rim and finishing strong.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Long Beach. Rose comes in for Jameer Nelson. The Heat also with a sub. Jones checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Outside Butler. A floater, and he lays it up and in. Butler's got his second basket of the game. And without Adebayo and finishing plays, Brent, he is a terrific dunker.
No doubt. Guys are looking for him all over the rim, and you could throw it just about anywhere, and Bam is going to go up and just look for that. Bam right on you. Great energy, great athleticism, and continues to find ways in which he can make solid offensive contributions for the Heat.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Rose passes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki draws the double. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his third assist on the night. Miami trails by 4. Dragic kicks to Jones. Winslow against Iguodala. Passes to Butler. Over Redick. Jimmy Butler once again. Butler's got 8 points in the quarter.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, Kevin. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Long Beach.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
For Long Beach, Montrezl Harrell comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And it's Powell in for J.J. Redick. The Heat also changing it up. Leonard, he's checked in for Adebayo. Johnson comes in for Justice Winslow. And Hero subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Now here's Iguodala. 6 to shoot. Back to Rose. Shoots from 8. And the rejection by Leonard.
There's some good commitment from Myers Leonard on defense there. Gets his hands up and swats that one away.
And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Long Beach. A 2-point game. .112 left in the third. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Dragic with a wide open look. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Now here's Rose. The pass to Iguodala. And he banks in the layup. Iguodala's got his second basket of the night.
Well, he fights through some aggressive defense. Iguodala using those broad shoulders and not taking no for an answer.
Here's Hero. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. There's Rose with the 3. And Jones pulls it down. He dishes it to Johnson. Out to the right wing. For the tie. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Long. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Iguodala. Nelson is out there with Powell. Then it's Montrezl Harrell, and it's House in at the 4 spot. Now here's Johnson. Outside Dragic. To take the lead, and he's good on the 3 ball. Dragic has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Heat. Dragic against Nelson. Launches a 3. Dragic with some nice D.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Shot's good by Hero.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Hero. Heat also with a sub. Bam Adebayo is checked in for James Johnson. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. Nelson against Dragic. Nelson, the pass to Nowitzki. Good, and a nice assist from Nelson. Nelson's got his 8th assist in the game.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Olynyk can't hit. Nelson against Dragic. To the paint. Olynyk with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that could decide the outcome.
Now, here is Nelson. Here's Nowitzki. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Nowitzki's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you just can't draw that up any better. It's a pivotal moment in the game, and they go with the size mismatch for the lay-in.
Waiters outside. Clock at 6. Dishes it to Olynyk. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And the basket by Olynyk. And the Heat lead by 3.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
And Long Beach calls time here. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Long Beach making a switch here. Redick is checked in. Winslow's checked in for Miami. Jimmy Butler comes in for Hero. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
Here's Nelson. Justice Winslow picking up that last bucket. And again, the miss by Long Beach. To the inside. Dragic. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Now it's a 7-point Miami lead.
There's a good indicator of Winslow and his feel for the game. I like how much he makes a concentrated effort to get the ball right there to the open man.
They get the rebound. Nowitzki. Some solid defense from Butler.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
He gets it in there.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Shot to stop the run. Stolen by Winslow. And here's Dragic. Pass to Winslow. 59 seconds left to play in the final quarter. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Here's Dragic. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group in for the Heat. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Dragic. Here's Okpawa. 4 on the clock. Free throw line jump shot. They get it back. Robinson misses. Long Beach with the ball. They trail by 9 points. There's Rose with the three. And again the miss by Long Beach. He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
Dragic, such a valuable player as a combo guard who is a veteran in this league. Unpredictable, pushes the pace, and does not lack for confidence. Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
And so it's Miami winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. So Long Beach wins the tip. Now the starting group for Long Beach. They've got J.J. Redick, Channing Frye out there with Nowitzki. And it's Jameer Nelson, and it's House in at the 3. Stolen by Winslow. And the call will be against Jameer Nelson. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The ref. They're certainly calling it close.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Daniel House. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And here are the Heat now. Nelson with it. Butler covering. Nelson, no luck. Now here's Winslow. Guarded closer. Pass to Olynyk. Dragic against Redick. No good from Dragic. Nelson with it. We're about 1 minute into the first. Down low. Here's Nowitzki. Rebound by the Heat.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. Not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring. And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And Butler's ball skills now pretty tight for a wing guy. He's excellent at creating for himself on offense.
Here's Nelson. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. And yes, it's good. Well, you look at the career of Dragic. Greg, he's always been a scoring point guard.
Yeah, and as Dragic has aged, he has learned to lean more and more on his outside shot. Even when his first step and speed start to falter, he'll find ways to put up points.
And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for Long Beach. It's a 3-point game. Now, here's Nelson. He dishes it to Nowitzki. Good, and a nice assist from Nelson.
And Nowitzki's so comfortable shooting inside, has the size and touch to get his shot off over most any defense.
Here's Dragic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Heat shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. Myers-Leonard, he's checked in for the Heat. Johnson comes in for Olynyk. And a new group getting ready for Long Beach. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Frye. Iguodala comes in for Daniel House. Powell, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Jameer Nelson. Now here's Rose. And taken away by Johnson. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
and the next one puts them in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Heroes checked in for Butler. Dragic against Rose. Another shot, and Dragic lays it up and in.
And I respect the craftiness and savvy of Dragic. I mean, when he gets positioned deep inside, he finds a way to score.
Johnson against Rose. Here's Nowitzki, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one. 1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Dragic against Rose. Fires from 14. No good from Dragic.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. Feeds it to Nowitzki. Over Johnson. And Nowitzki gets it to go down on the assist by Iguodala. And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good. Here's Hero. Now the pass to Leonard. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Outside Rose. Back to Iguodala. 44 seconds left to play in the first. Inside. Here's Nowitzki. The kick out to Rose. Now Iguodala. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Just 4 to shoot. He's off on that one. Here's Hero. He's covered by Rose. Hero passes to Dragic. It's hauled in by Nowitzki.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Iguodala. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Heat lead by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Long Beach. They've got Iguodala. Derrick Rose is out there with Powell. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. And it's House in at the 4 slot. And here's Rose. Myers Leonard getting it to go from deep. Rose kicks to Powell. For the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Dragic. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And the Heat with some changes. Bam Adebayo comes in for Leonard. And Kelly Olynyk subbed in for Johnson. Then for Long Beach. Channing Frye's checked in for Iguodala. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Powell. Now here's Dragic. Adebayo kicks to Jones. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Long Beach trails by 4. Pass to Frye. Long Beach needs to get off a shot here. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Waiters dishes to Dragic. No good that time. And Long Beach going the other way now.
You know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Butler is checked in for Jones. And a switch here also for Long Beach. Nelson's checked in. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Olynyk finds Butler. Raiders for three. And out of bounds. Long Beach will have it. And so it's Nelson with it. They'll bring it up for Long Beach. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Outside, Redick. High, arcing shot. Harrell on the foul. And it's all knotted up.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Outside, Butler. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, Dragic. 5 to shoot. That shot off. Long Beach on offense. And here's Nelson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Harrell. It's good on the putback. Harrell's got the lead up to 2 now for Long Beach.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Back to Nelson. There's 1:38 left in the first half. Harrell finds Nelson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. A different look for Miami. Myers-Leonard, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Johnson comes in for Kelly Olynyk. And Hero subbed in for Waiters. Then for Long Beach. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Iguodala comes in for Channing Frye. And Norman Powell subbed in for J.J. Redick. Iguodala outside. Long Beach moving that ball around and taken away by Johnson. Here's Dragic. There it is, only a second basket. He's missed 8. That's a sad 20%.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Nelson, the pass to Nowitzki. Shoots over Leonard. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Nelson. Nelson's got 3 assists in the game. It's Dragic with the drive, and good that time. Dragic has got the game tied up here for Miami.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I love the fact Nowitzki always ready to handle the contact and punishment, especially inside.
And Miami making a change here. Winslow's checked in. Rose, he's checked in for Long Beach.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Rose against Dragic from deep. The Heat with a fresh 14. Iguodala with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
The athleticism, length, and IQ of Iguodala is tough to guard. Sometimes you just have to whack him.
And Iguodala drops them both. Outside Dragic. The putback. Clanks the putback jam. And that's it for the... And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The backcourt, Dragic and Butler. In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. So that's where Expulsion starts the second half with. Now, here is Nelson. Launches it. Trains it from beyond the arc. Nelson's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Long Beach.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now, here is Nelson. To the middle. Here's Nowitzki. Clock is at 3. And Long Beach again with the bucket.
You know, Nowitzki, dangerous from mid-range. I mean, with his size, quick trigger release, high release point, I mean, he's almost impossible to guard.
Timeout called. The Heat. It's been quite a game for Dirk Nowitzki.
But, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
Here's Dragic. 10 points for him. And now the fast break. Nelson with the ball. And Long Beach again with the bucket.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Miami trails by 9. 90 seconds now into the second half. Dragic. Long Beach with the rebound. Fry's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead. Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Dragic finds Olynyk. There's Winslow. Good on the 13-footer. Winslow's got 5 points so far. Timeout is called. First of the game for Long Beach.
And last year, a bit of a pivot for Justice Winslow in terms of his game. One of the better ways he could contribute to the team is through his developing playmaking skills.
Waiters, he's checked in for Miami. And a switch here also for Long Beach. Harrell's checked in. Nelson against Dragic. Nelson dishes to Nowitzki. Goran Dragic grabs the board. And for Winslow, he filled in at the point when Dragic was injured last season.
And Winslow looked really comfortable in that playmaking role. We know he struggled with his shooting, but when he can contribute with his passing, it adds another layer to his game.
Now, here's Reddick after Dion Waiters miss. Now, here is Nelson. He has 5. Dishes to Harrell. And it's Dragic with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Heat with some changes. Myers-Leonard, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Derek Jones comes in for Kelly Olynyk. And Hero subbed in for Winslow.
Boy, you got to love Nowitzki. As unique a player as you'll ever see, a towering 7-footer who is as good as it gets at making all kinds of jump shots.
And so he hits both. Miami trails by 11.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his. So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Nelson, the pass to Nowitzki. Good, and a nice assist from Nelson. Nelson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
You got to try to keep pace with Nowitzki now. Once he sets that pick, he's looking to get the ball back with a hard cut.
Now, here's Dragic. 10 points for him. Outside Leonard. A three ball. Nailed from three-point land. Leonard's got 6.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Nelson looking around. Shoots it. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Waiters outside. Shoots over Redick. Rejected by Nowitzki.
Love how Nowitzki uses his long arms there on defense. Solid at coming up with blocks.
It's Dragic with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Johnson, he's checked in for Dion Waiters. Then for Long Beach, Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Daniel House. Norman Powell comes in for J.J. Redick. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Nelson. Now here's Iguodala. Over Jones. Here's Harrell. 43 seconds left in the 3rd. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Second chance shot. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Miami the other way.
Pick up the pace. Get the 2 for 1 here.
That's the way to go. Be quick about it.
Long Beach leading by 8. Passes it to Iguodala. Harrell kicks to Iguodala. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Back to Harrell. IT that time from Leonard.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up.
And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Long Beach leads by 8. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Long Beach. Channing Frye out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Iguodala. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Rose in at the...
Boy, this is peak Rose at his best. An attacking, slashing guard who breaks down the defense easily.
Dragic finds Butler. Dragic against Rose. It's good, and the Long Beach lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Dragic. Dragic against Rose. Inside. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
Dragic looking it over. Butler against Iguodala. It's good.
You know, this is Butler's game. He's a polished mid-range shooter. Defensively, you've got to close on him fast.
And Long Beach calls time here.
You know, Jimmy Butler is right in your face and candid. He's confrontational and doesn't back away from that. Entering the league under Tom Thibodeau, fire-breathing vets like Joakim Noah, that's how he rolls, and that's what he knows.
Olynyk, he's checked in for the Heat. Winslow comes in for Derrick Jones. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thank you, David. And if you're a coach, Clark, or a GM, how much concern do you have about acquiring a player like Jimmy Butler, who's not going to bite his tongue?
Yeah, you know, I think it's important that a winning culture is already in place with a guy like Jimmy Butler. Guys who don't mind being pushed and challenged to be their very best in the quest to win. He's a fire breather, but he's also a high-level performer, a high-quality guy. And when you have that combination, usually you're going to win.
To the inside, Here's Nowitzki, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, you got to wrap him up right there if you're going to try to keep Nowitzki from scoring. He's just so big and smart and skilled. You got to wrap him up. Don't let his arms get up.
Nelson's checked in for Derrick Rose. Here's Dragic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
That's Nowitzki at the elbow. Good, and a nice assist from Nelson. Nelson's got 6 assists in the game.
Kev, attitude is everything, and I love Nowitzki's attitude. He looks to shoot it every time, being aggressive on every catch, and I like that. Being aggressive on offense when you've got his skill set, that's a winning combination, bro.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Present our Jordan player of the game, Dirk Nowitzki.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. Well, free throw drops for Butler.
You know, Butler came into the NBA a tad under the radar. I mean, he was the last pick of the first round back in 2011. Didn't play much at first, but once he got his opportunity, his career took off and took off fast.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Nelson, the pass to Reddick. Back to Nelson. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. There's the three. They grab their own miss.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Dragic against Nelson. Pass to Nowitzki. Over Adebayo. Goran Dragic grabs the board. Here's Butler. A second chance effort. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Excellent timing that time from Butler. Fantastic work. Has a solid understanding for how to time rebounds.
Free throw no good for Butler. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for Long Beach. They've led by as many as 11 points. Nelson against Winslow. It's Reddick on the wing. 5 on the clock. Nelson from outside. Good on the triple. And Long Beach leads by 10.
And that's the shot Nelson's always relied on, and it served him well. He works nonstop on the perimeter, finding the space he needs to get good looks from beyond.
Down low, here's Nowitzki. Good, and a nice assist from Nelson. Nowitzki's got the lead up to 12 now for Long Beach. And here are the Heat. Butler deciding where to go with it. Pass to Adebayo. Winslow kicks to Butler. Outside Dragic. Trying to get open is Adebayo. No good from Dragic. Nelson left side. From past the arc. No good. And so it's Long Beach with the W. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.
Stay fly, my God, my vibe, more of a shrimp and a lobster guy. I may go check my mobster ties, no jive, both sides, no lies, stuff working the oversized. This point I'm way past over. Big dog can't override. Make sure my photo right. This cool, I'm no prototype. This swagger don't come overnight. Glad I found my growth. And in the vent, you trying to find some sauce. You already know. You better
go ahead, get you some. Yeah, man. Just watch when I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah, get you some. Just can't wait till I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah, man. Just watch when I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah, get you some. Just can't wait till I get me some.
What's up, bro? Man, that 3 like me.
I'm looking for peace, looking for love, looking for everything. Pray to God and I fell on my knees. I'm sick of don't do anything anymore. I was just starving, sleeping on the floor. A part of me looking for more. Giving my heart and my arteries. How much of me do you want? She take me to bang, boom, kicking the door. They ain't doing it the same. Claim, shame. We put the fire to flame, igniting it. We hold the light in the game. Rain, go away. In my helmet lane with a throwaway. At Heaven's Gate, I got to pay. Cause you know idle times are what it play.
My flow by post, nice flow, eyes closed， 就像太高的引擎，太多的信心，逐渐变成你们爱豆的阴影。声音满上听起的爽了，被逼着上去 to make a list to find a way. Congratulations, please, Asian this every day. They talking about me, talking my music so late. Baby, ace 他们 shining my days， 同样的问题 ，yes I did it for me. 我的 emotion 快要控制不住自己的口气，手机疯狂叫我。下雨在太平洋水面，全部是哈林在 Houston。出入各种场合，他们都想排队添加我微信。Waiting for some 符合规定，我 range 都不得亏两不得水平。我的铺满不对铺满，对赌的但是他们足够闪耀的渡河高。
Audemars, plain Jane. Every day, same thing. Cause we just out here trying to maintain. Cause we just out here trying to maintain. Buzz down, roll it, Audemars, plain Jane. Every day, same thing. Cause we just out here trying to maintain. Cause we just out here trying to. We all dealing with the same pain. My dogs don't come around if you can't hang. I'm everything that you lames ain't. A little change can't change me. 20 years with the same. 20 years, no off days, no days off, and I maintain. Ballin' crazy with the hang time. Same time, way back before Maybachs. I swear I always had the same drive. Hubbard stuck off the bucks by the landslide. If you ain't fly, you on standby. I got something that you can't buy. My older brother call him Ryder Man. My little brother, my baby brother, he been spazzing lately. My mama happy, she been laughing lately. First class, 2 tones. My queen need 2 thrones. Almost wound up in a group home. Who's this? New phone. Buzz down, roll it, Audemars, plain Jane. Every day, same thing. Cause we just out here trying to maintain. Cause we just out here trying to maintain. Buzz down, roll it, Audemars, plain Jane. Every day, same thing. Cause we just out here trying to maintain. Cause we just out here trying to.
AP bust down, rollie plain Jamie and belly. Same team saying. Let my chain hang. And the moose saying, have moose swings. Say nothing. Watch on my wrist and my neck bling. Stacking up, counting my blessings. Wedding bands ain't got no wedding. I just spent a cool 60 on my wrist. Where? Man, I want 10 plain Jane. Wanna be like Ric Flair. My diamonds cost me sweat and tears. Now my mind and all my stones are crystal clear. Fake watch bust, they ain't never busting me. Every one of my jewelers get paid, they trust in me. Took a nap, had a dream about a custom piece. I hit up Elliot, said that he gon' get it done for me.
Buzz down, roll it, Audemars, plain Jane. Every day, same thing. Cause we just out here trying to maintain. Buzz down, roll it, Audemars.
At the center position, center feet, number 41, Domination-Evo.
Here we go.
And it's the Hawks to start out. And here's Young. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Collins at power 4 with Lan at center. And it's Young in at the point.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Nelson against Young. Here's Nowitzki out to Nelson. 6 to shoot. Back to Nowitzki. Shoots over Len. Nowitzki, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Now, here is Nelson. After the miss from Trae Young. Now, here is Nelson. To the middle. Here's Silas. It's rebounded by Herter. Picked his pocket. Here's Nelson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here is Young. No one on him, and he makes the easy one.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter. They call him Red Velvet. Kevin Huerter, out of the University of Maryland, proved he can stripe it from day one.
2 points. That one goes.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect. Big spot.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And there's the pass to Len. Back to Young. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. And Greg Herter, the 19th pick back in 2018. Sweet touch, and at 6'7". Good size at the shooting guard position.
And the Hawks general manager, Travis Schlenk, coming from the Warriors with Trae Young and Kevin Huerter. The Hawks hoping they have a kind of Splash Brothers East. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
It's his first trip to the line. Rose, he's checked in for Long Beach. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Nowitzki. Len grabs the board. The Hawks leading by 3. And that one's good. Hunter.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
Here's Rose, and finished off by Rose.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Damian Jones is checked in for Len. Parker comes in for Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for Hunter. And Krebs subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Young passes to Parker. The Hawks working the ball around. And the basket by Jones.
This is the attitude Parker plays with. Someone who's very willing to give it up to his open guys.
Young against Rose. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Passes it to Iguodala. Over Young. And finished off by Rose.
And one of the all-time high risers at the point guard position, Derrick Rose, can still throw it down.
Young passes to Reddish. Now Parker to the inside. Here's Young. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Harrell. Rose with the ball. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Harrell. Back to Rose. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Hawks. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Reddish dishes to Young. To the paint. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Long Beach trails by 5. Rose attacking. Can't cash in from close range.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
From 15 feet away, the rebound by Silas. Rose scanning the floor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you got to love watching Rose play the game. His intense style can be infectious out there, and I think it really does elevate his teammates.
Here's Young. From deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hawks lead by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Long Beach. Starts out there with Jameer Nelson. Then there's Harrell. Then there's Iguodala. And it's Silas in at the 4-man position. And here's Young. Following the 3 from Jameer Nelson. Puts up a 3. And Trae Young hits from deep. Young's got 9.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now, here is Nelson. The Trae. They get it again. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 3-point game. And Jabari Parker last season, not lasting a full year with the Bulls, traded to the Wizards at the deadline.
Yeah, and another change in scenery for Parker, who just can't find the right fit. I mean, you can see the flashes of talent from him. On the whole hopefully he finds a team that is a good match for him long term.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Long Beach.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Alex Len comes in for Damian Jones. And Hunter subbed in for Jabari Parker.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Young against Nelson. And Young kicks to Turner. To the wing right side. Hunter, no one around him. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Nelson outside. Fires the 3, and Long Beach hits again from deep.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
It's Young on the wing, guarded by Nelson, and the basket is good. 14 points for Trae Young.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And Young comes over to help. Nelson looking around. Up top, Powell. Bembry with the rebound. Pass to Hunter. Jacks up a three. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. And Nelson gets it to go. Nelson's got 11 points in the quarter.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Atlanta calls timeout. Derrick Rose is checked in for Jameer Nelson. Then for the Hawks, Collins checked in for Hunter. Reddish comes in for Turner. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Benford. Here's Young. Nice tee from Rose. 1:46 left to play here in the second quarter.
And the explosiveness of Rose, quick on the drive. That's why you see him getting fouled.
For Long Beach, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And Rose drops them both. And it's the Hawks ball, trailing by 2. It's stolen by Rose. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way and finished off by Rose.
And Derrick Rose. So quick out of the gates. When he sees open floor ahead, he's at full sprint in the blink of an eye.
Now, here is Young. He's got 14. Shot by Collins, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Young finds Collins. There's 53 seconds left now here in the second. The kick out to Young. Clock at 6. Len passes to Young. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Long Beach leading by 6. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Long Beach shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Jabari Parker's checked in for the Hawks. Crab comes in for Kevin Huerter. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
With the bounce pass. Collins kicks to Reddish. Back to Collins. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Young against Rose. Pass to Nowitzki. Over Parker. Nowitzki, no good. Young taking his time here. Good if it goes. What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for Long Beach. Offensively, and we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Yeah, I mean, showing that tenacity both mentally and physically.
You know, Greg, at Oklahoma, the long-range shooting of Trae Young drew eyes. But it seems it's his passing that's his most NBA-ready attribute.
How about Kevin? First player in history to lead D1 college basketball in points and assists. Top 10 in the league in dimes his rookie season. Young man has a chance to be special.
Checking out the group for Lloyd Pierce to start the second half. Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Len in at the 5. Down low, it's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. Long Beach will have another go.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Long Beach making a switch here. Nelson's checked in. Inside, Nowitzki. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Collins. For Long Beach, they've been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And so Nowitzki nails both of them.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Nelson against Young, and Young comes over to help. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Nelson. Nowitzki's got the lead up to 9 now for Long Beach. Young against Nelson. Shots good from Young. Young's got 16 points.
And the work ethic coming into play there. Yeah, I like how Young can just focus on the task at hand.
Nelson against Young, and Long Beach hits again from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Well, when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
In the corner, Herter with it. Kicks it to Len. Outside Collins. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. It's good, and the Long Beach lead is cut back down to 7. The bucket there from Len.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And Long Beach calls time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Bembry the pass to Turner. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
The feet to Nowitzki from the stripe. And he overshot that one, missing. Atlanta trails by 7. It's Young on the wing. And Nowitzki with the stop.
Oh, and with the fast eyes, Iguodala finding the open man.
And the Hawks with possession. Young with the ball. And it's Nelson picking him up. Fires the 3. Long Beach with the rebound. He kicks it to Iguodala. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. And here's Young from the arc. The rebound by Silas.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a great play, and he does it without foul.
Turner with the steal. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Nelson. And Young kicks to Bembry. They double him with Nowitzki. Clock at 4. Shoots from the elbow. Some solid defense right there from Starks. Long Beach leading by 9. And the former number 2 overall pick, Evan Turner out of Ohio State. A great passer, a great rebounder, and defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he can give you a triple-double with his versatility. He's a unique player. He's a glue guy, a good point forward off the bench.
Bembry. That one doesn't go. And Long Beach going the other way now. Nelson dishes to Nowitzki. Count it. Nowitzki's got 12.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And Young, here we go, makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And this is something Young must keep doing. His attack off the dribble, the ability to absorb the contact, and then just finishing through it.
Nelson, the pass to Nowitzki. Offensive rebound. Back to Nelson. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Second shot opportunity. In deep. Nowitzki drops it in. Nowitzki's got the lead up to 11 now for Long Beach. Nelson against Young. Nelson with the steal. Drops in the layup for 2. 16 points for him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Long Beach leads by 13. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Derrick Rose. He's out there with Jameer Nelson. And it's Silas in at the power forward position.
An effective multi-dimensional scorer. Young is incredible at turning on the Jets when he's feeling it.
To the left wing. Plenty of space. Misses off the left iron.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
And Long Beach again with the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Parker outside to the inside. Crab. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
I like how Crab finishes these dunks. He doesn't try to make it complicated, ramming it home.
Nelson outside. And it's denied. Now Young. There's the pass to Crab. No good from outside. And so it's Rose bringing it up for Long Beach. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And it goes down 2 points. And Long Beach leads by 13.
And so difficult to contain Rose off the pick and roll. It creates opportunities all over the floor.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Without question, Jameer Nelson displaying his skills today.
They got to start guarding him out to about 28 feet because he's killing from long range.
For Long Beach, Nowitzki comes in for Montrezl Harrell. And it's Powell in for Jameer Nelson. Then for the Hawks, Lenz checked in for John Collins. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Crab. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Lloyd Pierce was saying to the team. He said to them, guys, coming up, this is where the game could be won or lost. You need to make plays on both ends. Stay focused, stay locked in, trust one another. We'll see if they can keep that trust going, Kevin.
And so Young nails them both.
Well, comparisons to Steph Curry, unfair for Trae Young, and they're quieting. His shooting percentages in year one leave plenty of room for growth.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Atlanta again missing. And Greg, you talk about unfair comparisons for Trae Young. His career will always be measured against that of Luka Doncic after the Hawks traded back from the number 3 pick.
And Doncic going on to win Rookie of the Year, an instant star. And Trae Young with plenty of talent. And we'll see what he can accomplish. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when you take care of the backboard, you can limit teams to 1 shot.
And the dunk by Powell.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Passes it to Young. Pass to Herter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist on the night. And Long Beach calls time here. They're up by 14. A minute 50 left in the game. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Derrick Rose.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. Hunter, the pass to Len. The kick out to Young. Pass to Herter for 3. The rebound by Silas. Silas has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside Rose. Down low. Here's Nowitzki. The shot will not fall. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Parker up top. He dishes it to Young. Lays it up off the glass.
Right there, you see it. Young's ability to operate out of that pick and roll, very advanced for a player of his age.
Rose attacking, falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
Yeah, if you're a fan of this team, you couldn't be happier. What a performance.
Shots good from Young.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Nowitzki. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his 2nd personal foul. Shooting for Long Beach.
That free throw missing.
Nowitzki. 2 shots.
And he's good on the 2nd. Young against Rose. Young outside. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And the touch Young has from beyond the arc, he is almost unguardable from there.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
Parsons outside. Crab in the corner. No good on the triple. From deep 3-point range, offline. And so it's Long Beach with the W. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow.
Sold out for listen, that's crazy. What's your soul price? I couldn't put a number on it my whole life, I had to fight. What you know about sacrifice, huh? What you know about sleeping? Always stop speaking on me, that's bad advice. I need my space like satellites. I keep y'all place like gravity. I'm black but not Apollo though. That's why these lames so mad at me. And no, that's the reason I'm extra fly. Never touch, ground genocide. Set it up, now better fight. Let them breathe, they gon' shoot me down when they getting up. Yeah, that's that rock star lifestyle, might not make it. Rock star lifestyle, might not make it. You can be young and love it, famous. You can be young and love it, famous. Rock star lifestyle, might not make it. Rock star lifestyle, might not make it. You can be young and love it, famous. You can be young and love it, famous. Just a young man from the line full of Africans where they try to play us for the goal right now. Leading all my people in the struggle on the bubble, trying to hustle past the fork in the road right now. All my ready for the call, all I gotta do is push the button and they gonna hold me down. Build an empire like City Bed, feeling like Didier, focus on the goal right now. Always had to be so on lock, now I got the flow on lock. To the top, pull Kendrick on the clock, that's a violence, I know shot. I ain't never on the block. I was just passing the rock. I was just jamming the pot. Range Rover with no top. Range Rover with no top. We my dang it. Chain go, bling go, block. Teeth go, neck go. Stilo retro. We got my people show out.
Around you and supporting you and those that are against you, that you'll find the answers to make a way out of no way. And that the answers will come through you so that you can contribute to the community and give back.
Is that real? Ran up on him. I ain't say nothing for me. I don't really give a. Cause I'm all over. Ran up on him. I ain't say nothing for me. I don't really give a. Oh no. Oh man. Cause I'm all over. Ran up on him. Ain't getting it back, so don't you bother me. Been on my line, ain't hitting them back, so why he calling me? Ain't no way right with. He tryna stop a G, tryna make it hard for me, tryna make it hard for me. Say he gotta put a dub. And what he giving, showing love. Break it down, it didn't know the ropes. Now he calling my phone, talking about you. Yeah, it was yours, but it's mine now. Talk about it, so we gon' find out. Everybody, when we ride out, jump out. Still in it, now we gon' hide out. Sell it back to you, but try something, then it's bye-bye. Laugh in your face like ha-ha. Ran off on him. Everybody think I'm tripping. Ain't nobody give a when I ain't have a. Just hit another. Now I'm back on my feet. I got that for the cheap. Everybody come shop with me, cause I done ran off on him. I ain't say nothing for me. I don't really give a. Cause I'm all up. Ran off on him. I ain't say nothing for me. I don't really give a.
took steps. And I know you've waited a long time, but don't fret, we got next. We got next. We got next. We got now. Don't ask how, just ask when. Take a bow for the ones who came before us, cause we ain't them. I spit a hymn straight at your brim, nastiest phlegm. Then I euro, I don't pretend. When I get a pen, it's for some M's. I'm talking plural, they don't know what to do with me. Every defender need a eulogy. I give my heart in perpetuity to all the stars from my community that ain't never got to shine and glisten, but still can analyze my diction. I murder every single rhyme I'm spitting. I teach you how to eat and dietitians. Give me a beat nail if my feet swell. Don't trip, that mean I'm walking on it. If I'm derailed, I should be held as the one with bars like a swab of cotton for your ears to remove the sludge. I persevere through all kinds of mud. I have no fears, I shed tears for years, and then I appeared on those out of touch with what a goat look like, and I'm the able. I float a good height above what they used to set the bar for masters who have mastered how to manufacture classic chapters meant to capture those who hope to lot in pastures dipped in castor oil. No more play word to Pastor Troy, and I said all that to furthermore explain that I've been on my way for a while now. I took steps. And I know you've waited a long time, but don't fret, we got next. We got next. We got next.
Jeune finesseur. Right.
BMX5 Saint-Laurent, je suis à l'avant du truck avec Road J. BMX5 Saint-Laurent, je suis à l'avant du truck avec Road J. Mets du respect sur le V, tout est noir, j'ai lunettes teintées sur le nez. Le big au sun everyday sur ma nez, je suis refait dans les airs, sur les quais.
BMX5 sur les champs, je suis à l'avant du whip avec EV. BMX5 sur les champs, je suis à l'avant du whip avec EV. Hey, sur mon wrist, mais je whip. Vois sur les drugs, c'est que je veux pas en civil. Roger, j'ai le flow le plus tendance. Chaque fois je chante et danse. On cross et country, j'suis rendu en France. Yves Saint-Laurent sur ma nouvelle fragrance. Recouvert de camouflage japonais avec une demoiselle qui me pas cantonné. Dans le club avec mon gars de Grenoble. On veut devenir noble en faisant un entrepreneur, move comme un sage. Sur mon grind, j'suis jamais au chômage. J'fais le biz, ce n'est pas qu'une image. Ces rappeurs vivent une vie de mirage. Au fond d'une berline, tout comme un président. J'suis artiste indépendant, t'inquiète, j'suis un avant-gardiste, un visionnaire en avance sur son temps, on a un style insolent, hey.
BMX5 Saint-Laurent, je suis à l'avant du truck avec Road J. BMX5 Saint-Laurent, je suis à l'avant du truck avec Road J. Mets du respect sur le V, tout est noir, j'ai lunettes teintées sur le nez. Le big au sun everyday sur ma nez, je suis refait dans les airs, sur les quais.
BMX5 sur les champs, je suis à l'avant du whip avec EV. BMX5 sur les champs, je suis à l'avant du whip avec EV. Hey, sur mon wrist, mais je whip. Vois sur les drugs, c'est que je veux pas en civil.
Y'a ceux qu'on écoute et y'a ceux qu'on l'argent, puis y'a ceux qu'on la flemme. T'es natif de shit, coup timide. Me sors pas tes excuses bidons. T'assumes pas mais t'écoutes évique. Yeah, tranche de bacon. Les médias mentent pour ça, y'a pas de doute. Yeah. Vraiment j'ai percé où y'avait pas de trou. Yeah. YouTube, rap, sur quel pied je danse, en vrai je sais pas. Je sais qu'à la base on me voyait. Je mets des skate cars. Et 10 ans plus tard tous les 3 mois je suis au States. Ah, LA, Beach, 5-1-4. Aucun snap. Demain j'arrête si je veux. BMX5 Saint-Laurent, je suis à l'avant du truck avec Road J. BMX5 Saint-Laurent, je suis à l'avant du truck avec Road J. Mets du respect sur le V, tout est noir, j'ai lunettes teintées sur le nez. Le big au sun everyday sur ma nez, je suis refait dans les airs, sur les quais.
BMX5 sur les champs, je suis à l'avant du whip avec EV. BMX5 sur les champs, je suis à l'avant du whip avec EV. Hey, sur mon wrist, mais je whip. Vois sur les drugs, c'est que je veux pas en civil.
Some lightning for the night. I don't do no white band. Then the leader, yeah, I'm so trifling. Real savage. I don't with that if she average. I got a bad name Ashley. Understand me? Brand new car, hop out the bed. I saw my wrist out of my protect. Brand new chain. I saw my neck got tired of the. Now caught me. I'm up on. I don't get rest. I'm catching these flights and chasing the check. Little baby. Slick Rick type of, cause my band's bigger. Wanna take a picture, so I hope you don't try to take none. Think I'm lying? Better dip.
I got a beautiful smile. Honestly, I forgot how. Since I put my boy, sometimes I see him in the cloud. I've been away for a while. I'm in the band in town. Debating about who is the greatest. What you debating about? Taking for clout, I know. Who running your house without staking it out if you ain't really bout that you say you about? I went a different route. I just go pivot the couch. I just envision the count. Then I go get that amount. I got a beautiful house, but honestly, I skip the town anytime that the temperature's down. So someone dissed me in the crew, but honestly, I forgot who. Cause next and what's crazy is that it's somebody I probably knew. Me, I don't get it, no clue. That just some you don't do. That just some more I add to the list that I can't get no energy to. Watch what you put up on the web. You don't want everyone aware. I just had to lead the hood cause treated me like a celeb. I just went and cut my dread, but I got some beautiful hair. I am just searching for something that's real cause they really know what they say. I gotta smile, but honestly, how? I put my boy. Sometimes I see him in the cloud. I've been away for a while. I'm in the band in town. Debating about who is the greatest, what you debating about. I swear that it's always something. Get to it, I always want something. I swear that it's all assumption. Hand out, they always want something.
I got a beautiful condo, stacking my bread for the house next. Labels keep trying to sign me. They do not have the amount yet. See, I come from a place where them don't usually amount. Boarded up houses across from the suburbs that's causing a feud like the northern and southern. The fight for the because society got them running in your mother's house. Cause they under your covers, there's no one that covers. That's pointing they running for cover. The news ain't gon' cover, there's nothing to govern when each other to deal with each other for dealing to others. Dealing with the facts, make it wonder who gon' have my back when the storm thunder. He gon' take the cook it, make it, ain't no thinking twice. He don't never stutter, money in his sight. Running to them numbers, that's the finish line. Right before he crosses blue and red lights. Central booking covered. Something like his cousin, that's the way of life. Nothing's ever promised, but I got a
beautiful smile. Honestly, I forgot how. Since I put my boy in. Sometimes I see him in the cloud. I've been away for a while. I'm in the band in town. Debating about who is the greatest, what you debating about. I swear that it's always something. Get to it, I always want something. I swear that it's all assumption. Hand out, they always want something.
Del barrio al mundo, desde el silencio del parque a la euforia del estadio. Un balón, un destino y un futuro en llamas. Bienvenido al mañana.
Busco la fama y ahora sé dónde se esconde. Ese lugar donde el triunfo me haga enorme. Mi nombre, mi sangre, mis ganas. 2K20, bienvenido al mañana. Busco la fama y ahora sé dónde se esconde. Ese lugar donde el triunfo me haga enorme. Mi nombre, mi sangre, mis ganas. 2K20, bienvenido al mañana. No es un deporte, esto es un arte, ya lo dijo Kairi. Yo solo vengo a demostrarte que mi sitio está aquí. Sé que no es fácil el camino, pocos llegan, dejan huella. Yo haré descansar mi nombre junto a las estrellas. Si hace mella el cansancio no me hundo. Tantas miradas de envidia, pero me acostumbro. Porque del barrio al estadio solo hay un rumbo. Para que así me admire el mundo como ante Tocumpo. Los segundos cuentan, defiendo, la robo y brillo. Como si Greg Popovich me mirara desde el banquillo. Mi muñeca un gatillo y mi mente no admite fallos. Mientras choco los nudillos con Lonzo, con Trey, con Zion. Soy un rayo, tú traes un aro y un balón. En el parque la típica discusión, Jordan o LeBron. Mi corazón es grande y mi talento enorme. Os lo aseguro, todos van a conocer mi nombre. Busco la fama y ahora sé dónde se esconde. Ese lugar donde el triunfo me haga enorme. Mi nombre, mi sangre, mis ganas. 2K20, bienvenido al mañana. Busco la fama y ahora sé dónde se esconde. Ese lugar donde el triunfo me haga enorme. Mi nombre, mi sangre, mis ganas. 2K20, bienvenido al mañana. La pasión no caduca y el esfuerzo educa. La motivación transforma al niño en un león igual que Luca. Otros ni se preocupan o espabilan tarde. Les miro mientras me rasco la barba como James Harden. La sangre, las carnes, la visión de Ricky, el poder. Así es del track tarde, mételo en tu playlist luego. No soy Anthony Davis, pero si llego retumba al suelo. Cada noche no hay más pitcher, da igual quien me fiche, los coaches me van a admirar. Después de jugar me echaré un free de rap con Lillard. Soy el pilar de mi equipo, como la seré un mito, con el físico de Kyle Korver. Os lo aseguro, todos van a conocer mi nombre. Busco la fama y ahora sé dónde se esconde. Ese lugar donde el triunfo me haga enorme. Mis ganas, 2K20, bienvenido al mañana. Busco la fama y ahora sé dónde se esconde. Ese lugar donde el triunfo me haga enorme. Mi nombre, mi sangre, mis ganas. 2K20, bienvenido al mañana. De imitar a mis ídolos a hacerlo. Aún no conozco el abucheo tras el árbol. Veo el trofeo y solo deseo tenerlo. Donde haya un balón cerca vais a verlo y a creerlo. Conservo la furia de un warrior, la fuerza de un bull, la energía del rookie, la calma del old school. Muchos vienen y hablan cool, pero les tiembla la mano. Son carne de sáquina full. Subestima al veterano y te hará polvo como Chris Paul. No dejo salir del asombro. A esos fans les doy más hasta que pierden el control. Sé que no vivo en Phoenix, pero toco el sol. A veces frío, soy Kawhi Leonard mirándote serio. A veces ardo, soy Draymond Green, emoción y nervio. Sin más misterio que ser yo en este deporte. Os lo aseguro, todos van a conocer mi nombre.
Yeah, existing out, that's a long fly. Yeah. Hey, hey, hey. I've been in game for a long time. Existing out, that's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she did me at the wrong time.
是都没问题。哎。I have a drink, best cause sunshine shine in the beginning. Made a good money, do that nigga tiny. California heavy, you want this on the mimic. My girl look alike. My neighbor tell her to fight ball. I take my shoes at. 주변의 tempo dude. Who I am, hyper wear, I change. 你的 feel 是在乎，牙齿装备在乎，他们排队只为看我们 show.
Yeah, shout out to my man Headache. Shout out to the No Name Studio. Yeah. Shout out to everybody. Whoa!
I've been in game for a long time. Says me out, that's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she did me at the wrong time. Yeah, hold on. Says me out, that's a long flight. For the wrong guy, she did me at the wrong time.
Ooh, we don't see nothing wrong. Over here, James Brown.我的钱包也很胖。BBW where you from?
我不是不雅哥，也不是洋洋哥，Ladies follow my lead. Take my brace, body 在环境比例，太阳在我的里。
Nobody, you know what I'm saying? Nobody thought I would be right here though, you know. Make like, it's make a difference in me and you. You was supposed to be here. I wasn't supposed to be in this, you know what I'm saying? Give all the glory to God and hard work, but you gotta respect it, you know what I'm saying? I'm straight from there. Where I'm at, where I go, how did I get here? Walk around with, I'm from the south, had to go grill. Remember doing shows in Mobile. Go and get me in the, waking up to see the sunrise. I turned 5, I got baptized. We were living up in College Park. Midnight, heard the playing football at Far Park. Christian Park where your mama get defined. The story of my life, way before I ever wrote a rhyme. Have you ever looking at my kids through the blinds? Confinement mind. How you feeling when you face a dime? The truth be told, I supposed to be in the mind of an old white man, hit a black man's soul. Felt like I was born on Mars. Everybody staring too hard. They didn't really think I was a star. Then I round beat the odds. How did I get right here? Neck wrist on chandelier. Made me wanna drop some tears. Thank God that I switched gears. I'm from another light year, I'm a Martian. 1/3 of a human, just partial. I'm the sergeant, the captain, the marshal. Too fast, everything in slow motion. I get the cash and my money keep grossing. Suicide doors on the coupe when they open. They didn't believe in me. Check the stats, number 1, you see. I bet my haters can't breathe. Don't even compare to me. Street, yeah, we rare, unique. Sounding like the snare in the beat. I'm from the A, I love you. Where I'm from, cash don't lease. Where I'm from, on the backseat. Where I'm from, a lot of bombs and they sleeping on the street. Yeah, that's at home. Go back to your family. Miss my dog dead and gone. I can hear his voice telling me don't go alone. Yeah, the money can't fix that. Had to wrench that. I try my hardest not to look back. Not too long ago, I would've took that. Give me that. If my had to fall cause of one rap. Yeah, ain't no coming back. How I made it at the jungle, yeah, without a scratch. Where I'm at, where I go, how did I get here? Walk around with, I'm from the south, had to go grill. Remember doing shows in Mobile. Go and get me in this, you never see the sunrise. I turned 5, I got baptized. We were living up in College Park. Midnight, heard the playing football at Far Park. Christian Park where your mama get defined. The story of my life, way before I ever wrote a rhyme. Have you ever looking at my kids through the blinds? Confinement mind. How you feeling when you face a dime? The truth be told, I supposed to be locked up in the mind of an old white man, hit a black man's soul.
Baptized the first Baptist church, the pastor name was Reverend Johnson. Chastised his shirt, he matched shoes, but had the front, it never bothered him. Heard his pride, but he swallowed it. Dirt is all that he spotted it. The dirty south of had observers, but you never heard a peep out of them. There ain't enough numerals to keep counting them. Whoa. Look, I'm just setting the scene. Back when I stared at the phone as I'm letting it ring. Another collect
a fiend. I bust out the scenes. I'm getting too big for these britches now. I invest in a dream. I'm destined for green. And I think about them.
Where I'm at, where I go, how did I get here? Walk around with. I'm from the south, had to go grill. Remember doing shows in Mobile. Go and get me in this. Waking up to see the sunrise. I turned 5, I got baptized. We were living up in college ball. Midnight, heard the playing football at Ball Park. Pressure Park where your mama get the fine. Story of my life. Way before I ever wrote a rhyme. Have you ever looking at my kids through the blinds? Confinement mind. How you feeling when you face a dime? The truth be told, I supposed to be locked up in the mind of an old white man hit a black man's soul.
Whoa, kidding. Hey, look, you know my life is crazy. Look at my DMs. Yeah. One time now she acting like, yeah, battling. They was sleeping like a. Sending my prayers somewhere in the sky, cause I ain't even know what God to believe in. Facts. I was just hoping it landed. I was just hoping whoever was listening know I ain't taking for granted. I may not be at this planet. I see you and don't understand it. You on borrow money and borrow time, signing names on dotted lines. You should draw a line real. I am legend in my city. I'm Will Smith. Got healed quick. I'ma cop a billboard in front of her house so she could look at it. Upper echelon and petty. Boy, Kenny take a little time to. Kenny travel the globe, the same bros with me. Snow on that road, but I still don't slip. Moonwalk like Mike Jack through water. If the sky falls, I bet I catch you. It's destined. Ooh, don't mind me, I'm out here doing what I'm supposed to. I need a check. Can't hear you from in the sky, cause I've been going. Need it back wherever we at. Yeah. I come from the side of town where they. But we made a way through it. Baggage claim like I work in spirit, but it's only spirit, so you can relate to it, bro. Out in Copenhagen, know I brought the bay to him. Still be surprising me, like what I say to him. Why they with me? How I skate through so luckily. Pops got me. I feel like I'm cutlery. My circle, cheerio small. I don't need no company. I don't need new friends suddenly. I don't need another. Since I've been. And I can't tell what's real no more. What are you trying to conceal, bro? Hopped out of my fields and sit on 10 toes. Then got it. It's all mental, all in your head every time. Snow on that road, but I still don't slip. Moonwalk like Mike Jack through water. If the sky falls, I bet I catch you. It's destined. Ooh, don't mind me, I'm out here doing what I'm supposed to. I need a check. Can't hear you from in the sky, cause I've been going. Need it back wherever we at next.
Grind time, beast mode, speed up, fast forward, let's ride, let's roll, gotta get it right now, let's go, grind time, beast mode, speed up, fast forward, let's ride, let's roll, gotta get it right now, let's go, yeah, look, here to stay, I won't never leave. Treat the game like I'm Tarantino, always trying to go and make a scene. Anything to put the city on, anything to try and make a name. Every day working on my craft, gotta show them boys that it's not a
So Long Beach wins the tip. Here's the starting group for Houston. Harden and Gordon are out on the wings. Tucker and Capella are up front. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Now, here is Nelson. Fires for three. Rebounded by Tucker.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Harden the pass to Westbrook. From outside, off the mark.
Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of Russ's career.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And the shot is good.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground and releases his shot quickly.
To the middle. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
To the paint, here's Tucker, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And if there was ever a definition of a glue guy, Greg, it would be P.J. Tucker. He's so valuable to his team.
You know, P.J. gives you production in every way, and his impact really goes beyond the stats. All the little things that coaches want their players to do, that's really the motto of Tucker's game.
Now, here is Nelson. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And really, there's no reason why Howard can't at least be boxed out. When he comes up with these rebounds, it's night-night for the defense.
The three from Harden drills the three-pointer.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now, here is Nelson. Shoots the three. The shot, no good. And Houston the other way now. Right side, Westbrook. Baseline jumper. The rebound by Silas.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look. Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Powell against Harden. Long Beach with the rebound. Nelson outside. Down low. Here's Silas. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Houston trails by 3. Westbrook passes to Harden. Back to Westbrook. Trying his luck from deep. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Nelson kicks to Powell. Good. And a nice assist from Nelson. Nelson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
For the Rockets, Daniel House is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Gerald Green comes in for Gordon. And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Harden. The Rockets again can't hit. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Long Beach. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. To the middle. Shot clock at 5. Long Beach needs to get off a shot here. Pass to Howard. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Houston trails by 6. Harden outside. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Iguodala against Green. The pass to Howard. Shoots over Capella. That's good from Howard on the assist by Iguodala. 6 points for Dwight Howard.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Now here's Iguodala. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Starks. It's stolen by Green. Harden scanning the floor. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Outside Rose. Inside. It's stolen by Capella. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Long Beach leads by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Long Beach here in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
So on the floor for Houston, we've got Rivers. He's out there with Harden. Gerald Green out there with Clint Capella. And it's House in at the 4. Now here's Iguodala. To the inside. Swiped it away. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And what a journey it's been for Austin Rivers since being drafted 10th overall back in 2012. Looked like he might not have what it takes to be an NBA player early, but he persevered and is now an integral part of this group.
6 to shoot. And there's the feed to Howard. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Green. Oh,
yes. Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now here's Rose. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Houston making some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Capella. And Eric Gordon subbed in for James Harden. Rivers against Rose. Got a hand on it. They get it back. That one good for 2. Long Beach trails by 4. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. To the paint. It's tipped. And it's Houston on the break. Gordon's running. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Defense leading to offense. Another turnover and another basket.
Rose surveying the D. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Offensive rebound. And the basket by Gordon. Gordon's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Long Beach. Now, when he came into the league, Eric Gordon was tagged as a shooter. Now he's been shooting more than ever.
And Gordon the last few seasons has been shooting, how about this, over 8 threes a game. His success rate with them has gone up and down over the years. But one thing is for sure, he always has the green light.
The Rockets making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. The Rockets have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. No good on that one.
That's his first personal foul.
hits the second from the line. And it's Nelson with the ball, bringing it up now for Long Beach. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. To end the cold streak, buries the long-range jumper. Nelson's got his second basket of the night.
And that's the shot Nelson's always relied on, and it served him well. He works nonstop on the perimeter, finding the space he needs to get good looks from beyond.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now, here is Nelson. 6 points for him. There's the double team with Westbrook. Pass to Silas. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Nelson, stolen by Rivers. 4-on-3 break. House the pass to Rivers. Here's Westbrook, and the dunk by Westbrook.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
Now, here is Nelson. Here's Harrell. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. Harrell's got his first points of the game.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Gordon inside. Rivers passes to Westbrook. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always dangerous.
Now, here is Nelson. Foul for 3, and Long Beach hits again from deep.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's Westbrook. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Nelson outside, and Long Beach hits again from deep.
Starting to heat up now. He nailed 1 from behind the arc in the first quarter, 2 here in the second.
A quick, good shot here, and they can go 2 for 1.
Trying to squeeze out every extra possession, but they have to work fast.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 10.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
For 3, Nelson. It's rebounded by Houston. 1 second left. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And some... And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Nelson is out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Howard. And it's Silas in at the 4-man position. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Nelson looking around. Pass to Howard. Back to Nelson. Just 5 to shoot. Howard can't hit. Rockets leading by 8.
And a boon it was for the Rockets to be able to keep Clint Capella. A great fit with the team and gives them exactly what they need on the interior.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Westbrook against Nelson. From the arc. And the 3-ball is good. Nelson's got 12. And Greg Capella, who was taken near the end of the first round back in 2014 in the draft, has developed well during his time with Houston.
And Capella's game has really taken off in the last few seasons. He looks to be a double-double machine for this team for the next handful of years, and that is exactly what they need.
Now, here is Nelson. Harden missing his last shot. Lets the three fly. Nelson, no luck. And it's Houston's ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. The 9-foot shot. And that one hits back iron. Long Beach trails by 7. There's the double team with West. Powell dishes to Nelson. Banked in off the glass. Nelson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Harden the pass to Westbrook. And the dunk by Westbrook.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
And Long Beach calls time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Now here's Rose. No points in the game yet for him. And here we go. Harden into the hoop.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Westbrook against Rose. Lets it go from deep. Unable to get that one. The Rockets go the other way with it. Harden outside. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Starks against Harden, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. So for the Rockets, Daniel House comes in for P.J. Tucker, and it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Harden against Starks. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. Rebound by House.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
From deep, Harden. Harden missing again.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And every time we see Starks, he looks a little more comfortable from range.
Harden against Starks. Now here's Harden. D right on him. Some solid defense right there from Starks to the right side. It's good, and the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Derrick Rose. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Kicks it out to Gordon. A 3. The Rockets again can't hit. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Long Beach making a switch here. Harrell's checked in. And a change for the Rockets. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Daniel House. Now Rivers. He's got 5. Here's Gordon. The teardrop falls in. Gordon's got 6.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
And here Starks from deep. That shot missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And so it's Houston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we'll be right. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So on the floor for Houston, the forwards are Gordon and Tucker. Rivers out there with Harden, and it's Capella in at the 5.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Rivers can't get it to go.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Norman Powell's checked in for Long Beach. Timeout called the Rockets.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Houston making a switch. Westbrook's checked in. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Mike D'Antoni talk to his team. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Nelson against Westbrook. Nelson left side. Lets it go with the 3. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
The 3 from Harden cranes the three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Houston leading by 10. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. In the corner, it's Westbrook. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Eric Gordon on the wing. No good with the triple. Long Beach trails by 10. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Stolen by Westbrook.
Really, it's about valuing the possession. It seems like he's trying to manufacture offense out there rather than just letting the play develop. This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Howard, that's good.
Really known for his strength and the broad shoulders that he possesses has allowed this guy to make a living finishing through contact.
Here's Harden. That's tipped. Here's Silas. Kicks it to Nelson. Fires from deep. And Long Beach hits again from deep.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
Just think where they'd be without all the work he's done from the three-point line today.
Harden with it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league.
Derrick Rose is checked in for Long Beach. Here's Rose. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. In the corner, Powell with it. Just 5 on the clock. And Long Beach hits again from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Harden kicks to Westbrook. that time. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
The shot by Powell, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Gordon. And he makes good on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 10.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Harden against Powell. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Gordon. And a missed layup.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter space and then go and corral that backboard.
Rose against Harden. And the first one at the line is good. That one misses.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
So we see Houston taking the W here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David.
It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. Yeah, your grandma probably know me. Get my lonely. It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow. I got big racks. We gon' pull up in the Cullinan and double G. I keep a ticket on me, ain't nothing to me. I'm draped down in Givenchy. I just put blue guts in the Rari. Rich, only intersection, I'm sorry. Bust down, watch your shades, Bob.